Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is TM and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at 10 important tips to know in Fortnite Battle Royale. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So starting off, we're going to have a tip I actually had to learn the hard way.
We see that this is Team Arctic, right? They've been really aggressive this game as well.
With 5 kills
Marin has
already.
5 kills. That's insane. We see them a lot. I mean, it seems like they're doing a little bit inconsistently. Sometimes they get a bunch of kills.
Oh, open.
Yeah, this is why.
Yeah.
That's why you don't edit it on the left side. You always edit right because right peaks in this game are pretty strong.
Yeah.
He does get saved by his opponent. Then that's another kill for them. Looking to get into that 7. They might even have it already, but.
And that is a super simple window edit. So let's for instance say that there's an opponent right here inside a box and you want to kill him. What do? Well, you obviously edit one of the windows if you have the edits, and then you start spraying him down. But the important thing here is to always edit the right window. The reason for this is because of the right peaks in this game is so much better than the left peaks. Why that is because your character model is actually right-handed. Very weird because I am left-handed in real life, so I would love my character to also be left-handed, but you know, it is what it is. It's pretty cool. Always guys, if there's an opponent in a box in front of you, edit the very right corner and just yoink him. And also of course edit like this, just yoink his face 3 times with a minigun. And yeah, that's pretty much it for tip number 1. For tip number 2, we're going to have a super good strategy for learning to edit a lot faster. This is a tip used by a lot of pros, amongst those Team Atlantis. I've seen them use it. I was actually at a LAN event with those guys just yesterday. Very fun playing against those guys. Very good players, no questions asked. And I also saw them use this strategy to, well, pretty much practice their edits. So, once you're up here, you just want to edit down as quickly as possible. Even though that was pretty bad, you get the drill. Pretty good strategy for learning to edit a bit faster. And yeah, pretty good strategy. Alright, so for tip number 3, we're going to have the 90-degree turnarounds, and it is basically this. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Even, you know, you can do it a little faster than that if you're really good at it. Yeah. Tip number 4, everybody, is going to be the window hops. And the reason for that is because a lot of people have no clue whatsoever how to do that. A lot of people just place the coin here, waste 10 mats, and go through like this. And even though that is a really good strategy, you can actually jump through the window here relatively easily by just timing your jump correctly. So, you know, you can't jump too early or you will, well, not get through the window. You have to jump perfectly in order to get through. And even though this is super duper hard, it's definitely something you should practice in playgrounds. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop over to number 5 here. We only have 9 minutes and 49 seconds. And that is going to be if there's a trap up here. I don't even know if I can place anything there. I don't have a trap for an example. I do. Let's go. Okay, so let's say there's a trap up there and you're like, oh shit, I want to get over there. I don't have a shotty. Can't take the trap away with a shotty. You want to place a cone and edit 3 of these little squares, and then it can go under without getting shot. With that said, that leads us to tip number 6, and that is actually placing a trap on this wall right here when an opponent is here. So this is super duper effective if you're in a scrim lobby or anything like that. So let's say there's an opponent on that stair and you're standing here. You have the wall edit, you want to edit through, grab this, place a trap there, go out, and he will actually get trap killed through the floor or through the stair here. I mean, that is very interesting. I don't know why Epic did it that way, but it is that way, so yeah. With that said, let's go ahead and hop over to our next tip here. So for the next tip here, we're going to have the 100% accuracy tip. So in Fortnite, there's 100% accuracy on your first shot. And if you time it correctly, you can actually have 100% accuracy for multiple shots. This is super duper effective if you're fighting people for, you know, if you're fighting people up on that hill You can use the 100% accuracy to try to pop their heads a couple of times, and once you've timed this correctly, you can master the arts of having good aim in Fortnite actually. So even though I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, super duper cool strategy and definitely something you should take into consideration. So our next tip is going to be to go through windows here. I've never actually seen anyone use this in a public game, but it's just super effective if you're grinding for those wins, trying to get up there on the leaderboards. You can go through windows without actually being spotted. Of course, you can get spotted, but it is somewhat hard. So yeah, super duper neat trick here, and that leads us over to tip number 10, I think. So that is going to be building through a wall. So it is actually possible. All you have to do is to jump. You can also do it with the roof naturally. Let's go ahead and just edit this away so you guys believe me. There's a roof there now. You can actually build a little bit. So that is super duper cool in my very own opinion. You can also edit the window here so you can build the floors too. And that's a super duper neat trick if you're ever in the tournament or anything. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. That is 10 tips you need to know in Fortnite Battle Royale. Hopefully you found it somewhat useful. My name is Team, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I love y'all, and peace out.